The next thing I want to talk about is, again, another mobile device-based interaction. This is around what we're calling custom forms, and we're deliberately calling it that because it is customisable and you are in charge of the information, the way it presents and the way it interacts within your system. We're doing this under the jobs umbrella because it lends itself quite cleanly for me to do it as a run-through, but I want you to sort of think broader and wider than that, because any data that's in the system that can be represented can actually work this way. So let's go in again, log in. I think I'm supposed to talk about the fact that different industries can be using this. The debtors system, there might be information you want to get out to your debtors. Sales reps on the road, this might be an excellent way of actually communicating with them. We're going to talk about CRM in just a second. So logging in, S. Rogers. So there's all the menu access this person has on their device, and we've gone into the jobs area. So we've got a bunch of jobs here that have been assigned to this person already. So they are seeing on their device those jobs that they're actually going to carry out for today. On the job info tab, we've got a bunch of fields out of the Acrivia system that's relevant, and you guys essentially are going to tell us what is relevant, what's not, what you'd like to see. The name forms is supposed to encapsulate the fact that this is just a form, it's just data, and we've got the ability to rip it out, put it up. OH&S tab, so we've got a bunch of things in here that the guys might do a bit of a hazard check on the site. I suggested Alison have a bit of a run with my sensational wit and explain that there was a 30-foot hole, 20 feet wide, in the middle of the construction site. We're going to have to get a cherry picker and turn the bugger upside down to get the person out after they fell in, and it was going to be hysterically good fun. She decided my sense of humour actually wasn't called for on this occasion, and we've got an unknown mass of an approximate size. Clearly mine was better. And she's in the room, so you let her know later. I thought the risk level should be so far off the scale it was also going to be hysterically funny, but no, we're going for medium. And a signature, which is fully copyright, can't have it. Obviously on these devices we can get signature points at various points throughout the process. Okay, and then the last tab we're going to talk about, second last, is the time for the technician. Now this technician might have an apprentice with him. So here we're going to log the time that the job started and the time that the job ended. Let me draw back and create some context. When he rocked up at work that day, he gave us an 8 o'clock start for his employee file in terms of pay processing overall. Here, we're capturing the times for the job. Might include some travel, might not, etc., whatever your business rules are. So at the end of this time frame, I've actually got some freebie information. I've got the job times, get the billing done, get that out, etc., etc. I've also got the employee start time, end time in terms of a payroll perspective. I can look at those two sets of numbers and say, well, if we're paying you for 10 hours in terms of duration of the day's employment, why are we getting 7.5 hours worth of job time allocated? There's a couple of hours there that we clearly were asleep in the van or went surfing. So this, just to really make that point, this relates to the job in this example that I've done. And before the car's been started, the van's been started and he's down the highway to his next job, we could have this information back in the Acrivia server and basically have it ready for billing before he's even got to the next one. Customer signature, captured at the time, available to us in all the information we're going to send to the customer. Employee signature, job's complete. So I've done an example here with our job system. Clearly what I'm trying to draw out also, though, is that the forms system is very much about collecting information and presenting it on the device in such a way that it actually makes sense for your business and it's going to get the information in and out for your business. The last thing we just wanted to draw out, again, because of my fabulous wit, was where that information ended up. So on the info 2 here under the risk assessment, all the information we just plugged in a second ago is flown back into the job and it's landed in the appropriate place. Sorry, excellent point. Any photographs taken with the phone will also come back with it. Thank you. Yes, and they're all associated as an attachment on the job. Excellent point. Thank you for that. Did keep forgetting to mention that.